Just like how you just saw it right there. You see what I'm saying?
I just think Klamath is very disrespectful.
I'm absolutely not. I sigh when I'm processing a lot of information, and it took a lot to process what you just said.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
You gotta see this. I wish I could show you the video or really would retain what I'm talking about.
Just send it to us.
Okay.
I'm live on YouTube, by the way, just for anyone who loves YouTube.
You have a YouTube, Professor?
I have a YouTube. It links in the bio. I'm live over there.
I'm gonna go subscribe after.
Thank you.
I'm already subscribed, Professor.
Well, I appreciate that.
Stop lying.
You're one of the 400. I only got like 400 subscribers over there, so I'm
We'll try to get you to 1,000, Professor.
That's the dream. That's the freaking dream.
It's not. We are going to try. We are. Hey, shout out to Mav in the comment section though
for that last
reinforcing my point. Thank you.
Key, what's up? What's up? I need to reply to your. I know you sent me an email. Actually, let me look at your email right now.
Oh, perfect. Would you mind reading it out loud, Professor, if it isn't too personal?
We're working on some business deals. So let me see what's going down.
Oh, okay. Apologies.
Oh, I got a text back. Oh, that has nothing to do with anything. Oh. Anyway, let's focus. Okay, Key, I'm looking at the email right now.
Okay. I have a question for Lord Bobby here.
Go ahead. Thank you, Klamath.
Can you just give me a quick second, please?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Your question?
Yeah, I just, so you know what quantum tunneling is, correct?
Yeah, I'm aware of the concept.
Okay, so do you believe it's actually possible for quantum tunneling to occur, or do you think it's more of a theory,
Okay, Key.
than a reality?
I feel like quantum tunneling is able to occur under very specific circumstances only, though. There's a specific set of variables that need to be met before you can quantum tunnel, sorry. And that's my opinion on it.
Do you believe if I slam my hand into this desk right now, I could achieve quantum tunneling given the right circumstances?
Given the right variables, and including a speed, and that all depends on what the mass and the atomic buildup of the desk is, but I mean, you would need a lot of energy, and that's not something that human arm can produce.
I have a lot of energy.
I bet you do, Christopher. I'm Klamath.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
I have a question for Keanu. Kenya.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you see the middle piece of the keyboard?
Yeah.
What exactly is?
It's a lot larger than it's going to be, on the final scale up. But it's essentially a foot bar. It's really only supposed to cover the foot and just be like a grip for the rider.
Okay.
Hey, Kenyo, man, how's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Brother, we had that coin earlier that I was trying to get you, part of, man. That thing went to 100K rips.
Oh, dang.
So, what it was is that coin was a derivative of a previous tokenization of a finance token, right?
Sorry, guys. We're talking some hovercoin stuff, guys. Good.
And I wanted you to come in there, man, and try to make you part of the token as your genius finance, and kind of introduce that into the token itself. But the fucking project went to 120K market cap.
That's great. Hey, no
now
apologies
it's slow,
needed.
So now we've already had that project. We've already we've already kind of had to end it because there's people who came to that project and took advantage of
Hey,
it.
hey, you don't have to explain to me. That's good business.
Yeah, man. But look, man. I mean, next time if you're interested, bro, we definitely gotta put something together. I mentioned the potential of you possibly joining us as a speaker on that token, and they got a huge response from our holders. So, if you want to really launch a Hoverheads project, man, we should get to it.
Heck yeah. No, let's keep talking. I mean, give me some next steps. Let's see what we can do.
So what we would do is we have two options. Obviously, man, you're going to be headlining the project. What we would do is we would obviously make a use blockchain technology to create a tokenization of whatever you would like to tokenize, whether that's a Hoverheads logo of some sort or whatever, right? And then we'd obviously investors would initially invest a certain amount of money into the product itself and send you equity in the project. That way, when the token goes to 100K, you have the ability to either stay as a holder or sell out your equity for. In this previous token, you could have cashed out for, I don't want to say numbers out loud, but anywhere between 3 to 5K.
Don't say anything like that. People think I'm rich.
Yeah, but at the peak of that token, just and that was a small percentage of investment we had into that token at the time.
What's up,
so
Rust?
if we had you in a project, I would put together a team and really hopefully send this token. All we would need you to do is into an X Spaces and do what you're doing now, but tell us about your project, your hoverboards. Really that one talk you had that went viral was exactly something like that, where you're just dropping knowledge for seekers, and people love seeing that. They love seeing the token, who's behind it, and things like that, man. I really think that it'd be a very successful tokenization of your ideology and your science of hoverboards.
For real, I think it could be cool. If it kept it chill, you know what I mean. That's the other thing, because I like stuff to be super chill.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna head out.
Joking. No. What was that link you dropped? What was the link you dropped?
Oh, the link. Oh, that was to the YouTube video I was talking about. The fever. When I was trying to explain the comments and what we're.
Oh, yeah, I tried searching up the video and it didn't work, so I think these theories are just based in delusion.
Trolling. Thanks for whoever's watching on YouTube. Kai, okay. Well, let me. I agree. You know what I mean? Like, 100%. That's some 10th dimensional marketing. You know what I mean? So I'm down.
You're down for the crypto project?
Send me some links to some stuff I need to know or something like that. You know what I mean? Email me some freaking.
Say that last part one more time, brother. Your mic's kind of low.
I said, send me some links to some stuff I need to read, some knowledge I need to get.
Well, I'm gonna put together a deck of the potential project. How everything's gonna work out, numbers, things like that, and I'll email it over to the email you gave me, and then if you like how it looks, we can figure out a launch date. Yeah, and some contracts, so I know who to freaking cut toes off of if something goes wrong. You know what I mean? With crypto, all you need is a wallet, and as soon as the token's created, you're gonna be sent your percentage of the equity, and from there you own everything. So
there we go. No, I'm just playing around. That was the Godfather in me.
And all we need you to do is just hop in there and kind of just talk and share your knowledge, and people like seeing that stuff, and that's gonna definitely push a token out to where we go.
All right. I like it. Yeah, send me some.
So, if you want a contact, we can give you one, but honestly, you're gonna have your equity in your wallet, so you'll know exactly, how everything goes. Or you can just choose a payout, man. It's up to you. No, I think you prefer equity, man.
For me, it's the only thing I'd be interested in is doing something like just super chill. That's like fun for everyone who watches the video. It's like, hey, if you wanna grab on some. It wouldn't even have to be a hover coin. It could be anything, but like anything like that, if I was going to get into it, because I'm not against any type of cryptocurrency thing. I think just like any other currency, it's Pokemon cards are a freaking currency. You know, if you think about
Yeah.
it, I think it's about what's the sustained value of said proposition. And for me, I know I'm going to be around for as long as I'm around, so I don't really have to worry about that. So yeah, if we could do something that's just really cool, that makes it easy for people to like have a stake and some stees, I'm down. So we'll talk more.
Okay,
I like
perfect,
it.
man. Well, I'll put everything together.
Heck yeah.
We'll talk, and then
I appreciate you 100 million billion percent.
yeah, bro, for sure. Well, I'll email you. You can let me know what you think.
Heck yeah.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Yes, sir. You too. Thank you for your time, by the way.
For sure, man. Likewise.
Professor,
Of course.
Professor, don't do it, Professor. That's a crypto scam right there.
Professor, that is a classic pump and dump, Professor.
That is a Professor. They're gonna drive the price of that crypto all the way up, and they're gonna short it, and they're just gonna make a hell of profit. They're gonna fund
Well,
and your fees over.
the problem is, why would you buy? Why would
Don't do this.
for me the thing is, why would you expect it to not go down?
Professor, you're gonna the fans, Professor.
Well, I mean, no, like everyone should just. I'm gonna say from the outset, like I'm saying right now, if anyone gets into it, just don't put any money into it. Like put $2. You know what I mean? Like if you want to for fun, you know, I think that's where these things could be cool. Anytime you're doing like, oh, I want to try to get rich, that's where you're messing up. That's lame. You're not gonna get rich. You're gonna lose money. 100%. Unless you're just investing in
I never thought
Like-
I would see crypto scam like wow.
a time. I don't know, but I'll look at it. You know, you gotta look at the numbers. Anyway,
All right, Professor, we trust you, Professor.
I'll look at it. I'll look at it. I'll look
Put
at
in
it all.
$100 for you, Professor.
If when it comes down to it, you guys don't do it, I won't do it.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we trust your judgment, Professor.
And I trust your input. So thanks for the one watcher on YouTube.
Professor, I'm about to go. I gotta go take care of some business in the. I gotta go conclude my research real quick.
Of course.
I'll join you up on the next live, Professor.
Of course, I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, and me too, Professor. Ford Bobby just invited me to a special meeting,
Wonderful.
so we're gonna go attend that.
Wonderful. Go ahead,
All
you
right.
guys. I look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
All right, we will see you later, Professor.
Yes, sir. That was fun. Key. My guy Key. With the crypto. Oops. It's 11:41. It's 11:40. Couple people trying to get up. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on.
So you be a man, you be a man, longer, but you be from the Dundas Square, fam. Waist suits. Are you on your Reds, fam? Yeah, you be garbage. You be little garbage. What you be doing on here, Jen? Cause you on your rats, Bobby. You on your rats, you know. To be like, how my girls are on the spot for night with us. Because we be Westchester natives, man. Jim, why you be leaving, Jim? We be wanting to see you a little bit, Jim. Come back, Jim. Why don't you be talking, Jim? Jim, why you be leaving us, Jim? Well, he be talking. Jim, be Gerber. Gee, got me avocados from Mexico, shit. For what? Sir, can you please chop beer things at Dundas Square? Jamie Gerber, he don't be knowing how to shit. He don't be pulling the beer shots. He be Westchester native, shit. Is there no one else alive?
There's two other people watching, Jackson Wang and...
He don't know Westchester native, though, shit. Shit, what if Jackson Wang is the Westchester native, fam? Oh, Jay, he be back. Shit, what Chris, look. What? Jay, you be back. What's up, fam? You be from the Hoverboard districts. Not bad. Avocados from Mexico. Jay, why you be working on time machine, Jay? You don't be going anywhere. Bro, what is he doing, though, like that ass? Like, what's happening? I don't understand.
Keep in mind, grown man.
What is he doing, like, for real?
I don't know. Out of Tech Deck and Play-Doh.
It's weird to underestimate. Why would you underestimate?
Did we be a little disrespectful? Did we be sorry?
It's alright, no worries.
What'd you say?
I was just saying, you didn't underestimate neither Tech Decks nor Play-Doh.
My bad, G. Do be getting beer chatty? Hey, look what Kitty said in chat. He knows something we don't, period. Bro, shut your corny ass up, bro.
Whoa, no swearing, no swearing, no swearing.
Shit, please teach us how to build time machine. Gee, I wouldn't even know, please.
I mean, whew,
It's
kind of deep. It's kind of deep.
Do you be Twin Dragon native? Or do you be Westchester native? Do you be Lug Arbor, dude? I'm dizzy on him. Do you be Lug Arbor?
It was fun for a little bit, but a little bit boring now. I got bored. Thank you guys for dropping in, though. Appreciate it. It was actually fun. You know what I mean? Like, I actually enjoyed your presence, you know? God forbid a scientist does his science. If you guys wondering what I'm up to right now, really probing the ninth dimensional depth for a breakthrough, the likes of which have never been seen.
Buenas noches. ¿Cómo estás?
You know what? Let me just turn off the whole guest thing. Let's just never take another guest again. How about we do that? Let's go crazy and just be a guestless freaking live. People do it all the time. discovered the breakthrough. I wasn't able to clean it, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's just, it's not even a prototype really, it's a model. You know, prototype would be a life-sized version of it. This is just a model. There's a bunch of issues though. You know, the hover boots have to mitigate. Thank you. Oh, epoch's behind your research? Jeez, milk jug. Then it's a privilege to have your attention. But I was looking for some material that I needed, a layer of foam, isolating a layer of slime to even approach the levels of security that I want. Hoverheads, what's up, Bishop? I know, I really take too many guests on here. I really do. I need to just keep it for the hoverheads, about the hoverhead science. Sorry for those of you on YouTube. I've been neglecting the YouTube cam. Let me make sure it's visible everywhere. There we go. But anyway, like I was saying, some fabric is definitely going to need to come into play. What is the density of the deck? The density of the deck. I don't know if I could say the density of the deck. But it's maple, so I guess the average density of, actually I don't know if it's maple, but the average density of semi-dried maple, whatever that is. These did a lot better than I ever could have imagined, you know, for crudely manufactured hover plates. They've blown the entire category apart. You know, the essence of the ninth dimensional test was the combination of 3 separate boards. Pardon me while I get closer. 3 separate boards to one, so maybe there's something I'm missing here. That's what I'm looking to explore in these final hours of the day, these final moments, these final minutes here in Texas, because it's already 11:51. I can coalesce multiple. Riker says, do you use hyperthermal fluid as an insulator? Hyperthermal fluid as an insulator? No, I don't. Though the best hyperthermal fluid is probably helium. And I have had suggestions. Gunnar, is this satire? I don't have time for satire, man. I'll be honest with you. Of course, it seems like I'm doing something absolutely ridiculous right now. But we're talking about the ninth dimension here. It's gonna be ridiculous. This is why you want to join the lives, because you'll never see anything like this. Actually, you would see something like this in my videos, but live, seeing it as it happens. Okay, all right. We're not making headway. are we discovering through the entanglement? Thank you, Dallas. Max says, tell me about your prototype and how many dimensions correlate to it. Infinite dimensions. Interesting. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Jeez. It's actually quite brilliant. This right here is purely ninth dimensional. You're seeing, oh jeez, the results of purely ninth dimensional tests here. I apologize for those watching on YouTube. The YouTube cam is experiencing multiple difficulties. Let's dive in here, see if we can. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, actually, I thought I was going to be a really big problem. Okay. Okay. Gunnar says, I aspire to be as funny as you. I mean, that makes sense. I'm not going to hate on you for that. I am on another level. You have to deal with humor when you're making a freaking ninth dimensional freaking hoverboard. Trust me. Either you laugh or they'll laugh. So how big of a role does fusion have in the prototype? As you can just see, I was just freaking massively stimulating the fusion. And honestly, I probably won't get the results until tomorrow because they've got to sit a little bit. That's usually how it works. Go ahead and step things up a little bit. Thank you, Gunnar. Ira, hey. You know what I mean? I love it, Ira. I love it. Not off topic, you know. Checking in on a bro. That's cool. I appreciate it. What could be better? Oh, jeez. Ira seems like they're about to go into a thesis. I'm down for it, Ira. Drop it all. Don't hold back. Dallas says, does this have to do something with perpetual motion? I think perpetual motion is a fiction. But, I mean, obviously it's a fiction because entropy. You know what I mean? Wanted to see if I could get anything out of this right here, this combo. Super hard to mix, but it's not yielding any results. I mean, it's kind of a super substance. This might be what I need for the hover boots. Ira, but my question now is how much quantum computing can be planted into the ninth dimension? Oh, wow. Ira, super hard pivot there. I would say at least, if we're being serious, a third. Or 30%, more than 100%, I don't know. That's a third, but. Wonton soup, hi Gunner. Yeah, Gunner, thanks for sharing the freaking live. Oh wow, this is perfect. This is exactly what I need. All right, let's see what happens. Throw caution to the wind, ladies and gentlemen. We're making a hoverboard. Oh wow, this is perfect. Okay. Need to make a sort of blanket here. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. To the side. Drop you right there, YouTube. Thank you, Gunner, for the support. Jeez, come on, guys. Chill with it. Wonton soup with the freaking 6 gifted. Appreciate you, my G. Pure science right here, guys. Pure science. Okay. That was a fail. I'm misunderstanding something. Something core to this whole thing. It's about connection, conservation. I understand 30%, but the ninth dimension doesn't allow you to go past E9. It's on perpetuity. That might be for you, my G, but you've got to push past. Wonton freaking for the 4 gifted with the freak dude. Little psycho dude over here, Wonton. Gifting like a mega G. Alright, let's see what we can conserve there. I already know what's gonna happen here, but oh, I didn't really expect such a mild failure. Expected a more severe. Ooh, that's actually not bad. Let's hit the launcher on it. Jeez, 13 gifted. Also, what's your thoughts on topology only from the perspective of 6-dimensional tunnel? I'm for it, man. Use topology for your benefit. Let's see what's going on here. Huge failure. Way too much weight. Forward focus. Anyway, that's to be expected. Rider is supposed to be completely on the back anyway. So let's see the difference. Let's carve out a piece for the can't believe we're just once. You know, thank you, Mike G. For going at it late into the night. Tried to go live earlier, but you know, you'd be busy during the day. Let's see what we got here. Jeez, Gunner. going crazy, bro. What the freak? Dropping these gifts, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Friendship necklace. Freaking 4 gifted. Like nothing. Who you got winning the NBA Finals this year? Jeez, come on. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. I really don't, honestly. Or else I'd let you know. But as far as I've seen, I saw some of Anthony Edwards on Netflix. I saw some LeBron. I don't know, the trades, you know what I mean? I don't even know who's doing well. Give me the top 3. Maybe I'll be able to pick from that. Yeah, I really do have a lot on my mind. All right, let's test this out. Jeez. Complete crash out. Oh, not bad. He made it over. Not bad. Celtics, Thunder, Lakers. I picked the Lakers. If I was LeBron, I would make sure it happened. Oh wow, that was good. That was actually really good. That was less good, but not bad. Let's wax up our Steezer gears. Celtics 1, Lakers 2, Hawks 3rd. Yeah, I can see. I mean, I don't know anything about the Celtics. So, Celtics have that one dude, freaking the Italian black dude. Is that correct? Giannis or something like that. If that's true, then maybe, because I've heard crazy things about Giannis, even though I don't think I've seen him play a single game. Yeah, I've heard crazy things. Imagine the prototype might be slightly lighter considering the amount of force needed. Yeah. Oh, jeez, look at that, guys. Freaking detached the hover plate. I wanted to do more tests. Dang, I was attaching more wax, but it's forced me now to go to the next step. Dang, alright. Alright. Thoughts on the socioeconomic state of America right now? Man, it's funny. I put a video out on my Instagram explaining exactly what everyone should do this year. I said, considering the facts, because you can't change facts. People want to change facts. You want to make everybody do what you want them to do. Everybody should vote the way you want them to vote. That's crazy. It's crazy talk. The only reason we have 2 parties is to keep us from brainwashing ourselves. Or else you could just have 1 party. You could literally just let 1 party just make decisions and be like, hey, when things are bad, let's improve, let's fix this, and let's destroy stuff when it doesn't work for us. But that doesn't work because we're so crazy as human beings that we will always brainwash ourselves. Always, given the opportunity. So the turmoil that arises from whatever political climate is going on is just a reflection of the progress of our society as a whole. So it is what it is. Literally and completely. And so I do not worry. Am I surprised sometimes? Yeah. Yeah. I'm all suppressed. But just it kind of just pushes me to focus even more on what I got going on. I'm just like, oh, y'all are really crazy out here. I don't even know why I even ever cared. Need a steeper freaking. It's not the best way to do it, but where are we at with the calculations? As you can see, we're calculating a chunk off of this board. Thank you for watching on YouTube. You're getting like the coolest camera and the wildest camera at the same time. Shout out to freaking YouTube. But I mean, TikTok's pretty dope too. Massacred. I'm probably gonna have to completely redo all of this, but at least it's helping me think. Had to get that angle down too. That one was actually clean. Somehow that worked out almost perfectly. All the other cuts I've been making have been super resistant and haphazard. Look how sturdy this foam is, though, you guys. I never would have imagined. I can fix that paint later. That's perfect almost. Just have to build up the wheel supports. Am I still in prototype phase? I mean, technically, I'm not even in prototype phase too much. I'm like building a prototype. I call this a prototype, but the more I look around at what the definition of a prototype is, it's usually a version that works completely or just is a one-off or something. I don't even have that. I'm really just trying to get a prototype. Doing research, trying to get a prototype. Ooh, that's crispy. That's kind of exactly what I need. See that core in there. Where am I from? Texas, my friend. Well, I'm from California. I'm in Texas, though. It's actually better. A little bit steeper. Yeah. You see who's on YouTube still. Thank you so much, YouTubers. Need to build that watch time up on YouTube too, so you know what I mean? Gotta go ham. Alright. Tried to divert the Hyperion cooling systems. I hope so. I tried to do away with cooling systems because of how much trouble they give you. That's cleaner though, look at that. I'd rather almost a slight concave than a bulge out, because that's just gonna build up all the drift, all the hover in one spot. Yeah. All right. See, good thing I did that. Good thing I did that. Let me clean that edge off right there. Yep. Showed the real problem right there.